Hi, I'm Stanley Reisler with Coney Island Transfer, bringing you a video tonight. For Sub and More video on YouTube, we're going to be making a Chromaluxe sign with Corel X7. We're going to start by opening up a new document. We're going to use 8.5 by 11. It's a letter size, 300 dpi, with my primary color mode is RGB. As our driver, when we print out, will convert into the proper ICC profile. We're going to go landscape, right up at the top, left. We're going to turn our page. And we're going to start bringing in some logos to make our sign. We want to import Hellbound first. And we're going to put that in the center. But I don't know if you could tell, inside of the bounding boxes, the white is a little bit different color than the background. So it's going to stick out, but we're going to look to make that transparent. So I'm going to use my bitmap color mask. I'm going to go up to Windows, Workspace, Windows, Dockers. We're going to go all the way down to Effects, and then we're going to make sure bitmap color mask is selected. It will bring up this window here on the right. We're going to check mark one of the boxes off. We're going to select the eyedropper tool and select the color we want to delete. Now we're going to press apply, and now we have a transparent background on Hellbound's logo. I'm going to leave that there for a second before we do any resizing. I'm going to bring in another logo. I'm going to right click, select import, left click, and now I'm going to select DX Decor. This is Barrel. And last but not least, I'm going to right click. I'm going to import again by left clicking. And I'm going to bring in the Coney Island Transfer logo. That's myself, Stanley Reisler. Oh, that's way too big. So, we're going to resize. If you notice at the top, right here, my lock ratio is locked. So I don't have to worry about making it look off. I'm going to bring it in and resize. Bring it to the top. I'm going to resize again. It's way too big. Okay, that's a little bit better. How does that look, folks? Okay. Next, we're going to bring in some text. I'm going to make some nice text for the center. I'm going to select text with my left click, all the way to the left, the text tool. I'm going to select text. And I'm going to select my font up at the top. And I'm going to use Burning Daylight. I like that one. And we're going to call this one Video. V-I-D-E-O. I'm going to left click and resize. And what I'm going to do is I want to make my V a different size than the rest of the text. I want to select my text tool again, bring my cursor over, highlight the V only, and I'm going to make that 275. No, I'm going to backspace, back it up, I'm going to undo it. I actually selected 2 and I didn't mean to. We're going to make this 275. Highlighting the size of the font, typing in 275, selecting enter. And I don't like how big my video is. So I'm going to bring that down a little bit. I'm going to make that 190 and let's see how that looks. I'm going to make it 180. I think we might like that better. Okay. That looks okay, guys. So what I want to do is we're going to make this white text with a red outline. So I'm going to make sure we have our bounding boxes around. I'm going to come over to my color palette on the far right, and I'm going to select my outline color of red by hovering over red, right-clicking, and now my outline is red. I would like to make my text white, so I'm going to hover over the white, and I'm going to left-click with video highlighted, left white. And now we have white text with a red background, with a red outline. But I would like my red outline just a little bit thicker, so I'm going to come down to the bottom, select my pen tool, double-click it, and this menu box opens. I'm going to select 3-point. And I'm going to select behind fill and scale with object just in case we have to make it any bigger. It'll scale with the text. Okay, that looks a little better. Now, we need to add the rest of our title for our group. And I'm going to pick airbag. Oops, sorry. I need to place my cursor first. Now select airbag. And I'm going to type in sub space n space 4. We have our pointer tool, pick tool. We're going to select the biggest size, and we're going to move it into this area here. I might want to select making this text just a little bit bigger. There we go. That looks pretty good. We'll make sub and more just a little bit bigger, so it looks nice and square. And we're going to do the same effect, but remember it's a different font, so it's going to look a little different. We're going to use a red outline. We're going to make sure sub and more are selected, right-click red to make an outline, and left-click white to make the main body white. Wow, that looks very nice. That looks very good. Okay. I think we're going to add a few more things. Wait, first let me just center this. I'm going to drag my pick tool, get these dotted lines, so I can select both sub and more and video at the same time. And I can just move this over like this to make sure we're centered and we look nice. I'm going to add two more pieces of graphic that I've downloaded from the internet. I'm going to right click, go down to import, and we're going to grab my YouTube and Facebook logos. I'm importing, left clicking and placing on the screen. I'm going to select Facebook first by dragging a box around it. I think I need to ungroup first, sorry. Ungroup objects. Now I can select one at a time. I'm going to put Facebook on the left. I'm going to highlight. Now the reason why I just dragged the box around it, because these are vectors. So if I just go and grab one of them, it's only going to move part of the item. See? And if I grab it like this, it's only going to move part of the item. And I don't want to mess up this beautiful graphic. I want to go back up to the top and use the undo arrow. and click it twice. Once, twice. And now our graphic is back together. I'm going to drag a box around it, highlight the whole thing at one time, and grab my vector YouTube. I'm going to line it up to the right, to the bottom here to make it square with the X decor on the top. Facebook is square with Coney Island transfer. And Sub and More video is ready to go. Okay, folks, I am now going to end this part of the screening. We're going to go to the camera in a minute. Thank you very much, and I'll be right back. I'm going to get ready to print on my Sawgrass Virtuoso SG800. It's 8.5 by 11 paper we're going to use, and I have a sheet right up here, just waiting to be used. Use the white shiny side face down inside the feed tray. I was doing mugs, so I have to separate by hitting this green tab, and I can separate the paper straightener, as I call it. And we make sure it's nice and scented. We push it in until it clicks. Make sure the paper is all the way against the wall. Cover. Pull out straight, and now I'm going to print. Up to the left, hit the print button or Control P. There's no issues. I first go to pre-pass press, make sure that my image is mirrored. I come to color, and I check to make sure that I have my SG800 Dytrans high quality ICC driver. That's the driver I use. I do not use Power Driver. I come over to General Settings, and I'm going to go to Preferences and pick I use Conde ICC color profile, and I have that set up to use letter size paper, and I need to select landscape and hit OK. And now you see that it fits correctly on the paper. One copy, everything else looks fine, and I'm going to hit OK. And now we can see the machine's getting ready to print. A few days, so let's hope all is well. Here it comes. Okay guys, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to set up my press, and we're going to do 1 minute 10 seconds for 70 seconds. That's 1 minute 10, and it's set for 400 degrees. Coming over here, getting my butcher paper. This will protect my lower platen. And like so many others do, I'm just going to warm up my lower platen because it's the first time today that I'm using it. And I'm going to check my pressure. Okay. I keep a towel here so this way I don't ruin the work table. Okay. So I have our piece of Chromaluxe substrate, and it looks all messed up, but it has a protective coating on it. And I'm actually using this one because I actually dropped it and bent the corner, so I can't sell it. So we're going to use this for a sample. You can see it's a very thin piece. It's the sample that arrived with my SG800 Sawgrass printer. Okay. There we go. I'm going to get another piece of butcher paper, and I'm going to cover. I'm going to do a 2-second pre-press, just to get it. I want to make sure that my pressure is a little firm. And right up here, we can see that I have a 4 on my pressure. I would like a 5. So it's a little bit more than medium. Okay, I have a 6, that's fine. I never use my scratch paper twice, even if it's just a pre-press. And we're going to let this cool down for a second. You can press pause. Okay, now we're going to come back to the printer, and let's take a look at what we printed out. And yes, I remembered to reverse it. And there should be one more logo on here for Richard's company. I just didn't get a chance to get his logo. It's coming soon. Coming over here, I'm going to do my first size up to make sure that it'll all fit correctly. And it will. And I even printed on the right side of the paper. Oh, Daryl, that had nothing to do with you. Okay. I like giving a little spray of my Trans Pro spray at very far arm's length away, because it only needs a mist. Anything more might make your ink run. So we'll do this. And now we know we were good and scented. Very nice. I have some strips of tape that I pre-did, and we're just going to tape this to the substrate to make sure we get no movement. Very simple, folks. Believe it or not, it's not brain surgery. So here we have our template. That little mist is keeping it from shifting or moving or flying around. And I'm going to put it substrate face up, image face down. Right in the center, so I know that I have even pressure. And I have a new piece of scratch paper, or butch paper. This will protect our top platen from any ink that'll blow out. Okay, here we go, folks. And now, 1 minute, 10 seconds, medium to heavy pressure. Okay, as I approach 30 seconds, I get my OV gloves, which you can order online. They're really good, because they're not too stiff. They're made out of knit. They really protect me from the heat, and they have this sure grip on the outside, which is a real help for not dropping some of the metal pieces or the slipperier pieces like mugs. Nine seconds. And here we go. And with any luck, I did it correctly. Here's my substrate. Let's just get that right off. And voila. We have a beautiful Sub and More video Chromaluxe sign, which I'm going to use and put in the background for all our videos. Okay, folks, thank you very much. If you have any questions, you could come to our Facebook group, which is Sub and More Facebook group. And we also have, as you know, the Sub and More video group on YouTube. Please subscribe. Thank you very, very much. See you in the forums. So long.